Hello friends, it's Jim O'Rear. Welcome back to my kitchen where I cook for people like me, people who can't cook. And today's recipe, we are having some jammin' fig pork chops because it's made with jam, fig jam. You see what I did there? Yeah, well, anyway, it's super easy to fix, very few ingredients and very fast. So check out the ingredients list. For this recipe, you'll need 2 cloves of garlic, 10 ounces of pork chops, some fresh green beans, half tablespoon of chicken stock concentrate, 1 ounce of fig jam, 1 russet potato, 4 teaspoons of cooking oil, 1 tablespoon of butter, some sea salt, and some black pepper. Now we use fresh garlic to cook with because fresh garlic has a much stronger and better taste than the prepackaged garlic that you get in a can or a jar or something like that. And it also has a little heat to it. The fresh garlic has a little spice and we like spicy. So to use this, you're just going to peel off the skin like this, and there could be a fancier way to do this. I just use my fingernails. But you want to peel off the skin until you get to that nice white shiny center. And when you get there, it looks really pretty, just like this right here. And then your piece of garlic is ready to use in whatever manner you want to use it in. For this recipe, we are going to chop it into just fine little pieces. And I don't use a food processor or anything like that. I just use a knife and I cut it into thin little shards. And then I take those thin little shards and I cut them into even thinner little shards until I get the fine small size pieces that I want. Next, take your russet potato and wash it, and then you're going to cut that in half. And then once you get it cut in half, you're going to start cutting it into little smaller pieces, just like this right here, some rows, and then you can cut across those rows like this until you just start getting some little squares. And this doesn't have to be exact, they're just so they're about, an inch or so, something like that. Just get the potato all cut up into little squares like this, and then you're going to take those and put them on a baking sheet. And then take just a large drizzle of oil and just kind of drizzle across the potatoes, just like this. And then you're going to season them up just a tiny bit with some black pepper, like that. And also just a little bit of salt. Then you're going to stick those in the oven at 450 degrees and let them cook for 15 minutes. While those are cooking, you can wash your pork, and then I poke holes in it and just add a little black pepper to that and some salt, just like that, on both sides. Now, after 15 minutes, when your potatoes are done, you're going to pull those out and put the green beans on the tray with them. Take another large drizzle of oil, just drizzle that over the green beans, just like this. And then you're going to season up the green beans also. Add a little salt, add a little pepper, and then you're going to stick that tray back in that oven at 450 degrees for about another 12 minutes. Now, while those are cooking, you're going to take a pan, put some oil in it, and put that over medium-high heat. Get that oil sizzling, and then you're going to drop in your seasoned pork chops, just like this. And you're going to cook those for 5 minutes on each side, just until they start to get brown and the edges start to get a little caramelized. They'll start looking like this right here. Doesn't that look yummy, yummy, yummy? Now, when those are done, 5 minutes on each side, you're going to remove them from the pan, put them aside. Use that same pan and drop your garlic in there. You're going to stir the garlic around for just about 30 seconds, just until it starts to get fragrant and starts to turn a little brown. Then, you are going to take your chicken stock concentrate, drop it on top of the garlic, just like that. You will take a 1/4 cup of water, put that in there. Also, you're going to put your fig jam in there. Then you're going to stir that mixture around for about 3 to 5 minutes, just until it starts to thicken up and get a little glossy. It's going to kind of look like this right here. See, it's getting a nice little thick glaze going. And then you will turn off the heat and drop in a tablespoon of butter. Let that butter melt. Just stir it around, get a nice creamy, glazy mixture going. Once that is done, you can take your pork chops, put those back in the pan, and just kind of flip them around a couple of times. Get that glaze kind of stuck to the pork chops so you get a nice coating of that garlicky jam mixture on there. So it looks like this. And then you are ready to divide up the food on your plates. So you're going to put some green beans on there, your roasted potatoes, also your yummy figgy pork chops, and you have a dinner for two, yummy, yummy, ready to chow down. There you have it. That is jammin' fig pork chops. We be jammin'. So, yeah. Anyway, notice that it just takes minutes. Super easy, super fast, and super yummy. So I hope you have enjoyed watching this video. If you did, click that like button to let YouTube know you liked the video. And also while you're at it, click subscribe and hit that little bell to get reminded when I've uploaded new videos, which is about every 3 to 4 days. So thanks again for watching. We will see you next time.